Right, so this is gonna just... I don't even need... do I? Yeah, I do. So I'm streaming on YouTube instead. Instagram lost out. Could have been a beautiful relationship. Now they can get fucked. Let's get YouTube on so I can monitor the chat on there. Bish bosh bitch. Get Instagram off because that's a waste of time. Get YouTube on. Switch my channel. Wait, no, I need to stay on this channel, don't I? View channel. Live. Job done. Right. Speak with Sebastian. Tell him he's a little dickhead.
Speak with my uncle. I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Falfcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He is he?
Said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send a crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon.
Is the game audio still coming through in the Discord?
She was carefully organising her prized possessions.
Is the game audio still coming through the Discord?
To do with our family. Jewellery, cards, old photographs.
All
She
right.
went to her favourite, a handmade crest. And when I was at second thought, she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
I bet you do.
I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Right. What do I need to do next? That's the question. A basis for blackmail. Natty sent me another owl saying she can sneak away without her mother knowing. I'm going to meet her outside Hogsmeade. Oh yeah. Meet Poppy in the Forbidden Forest. I've got loads of these side quests to do still. Right, let's go meet Natty then, I guess. Right, let's get out of here.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I've only just met him outside Felcroft. He can piss off for a minute.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Yep, that's what I was just going to say.
Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I tell you what, you know, the graphics on this game never fail to amaze me. Every time I play it, I'm like, fuck me, look how good this looks. Still jumpy though, you know, when I switch between areas.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax.
Yeah, I don't understand
I
why.
should check there.
It's weird.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly.
Of course I
thought
declined.
I'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
So Instagram Live was a quick reconsider, aye?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No.
I feel like I need to
I'm
make
really
that
sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise
picture a
my
little bit
integrity.
bigger on the
I
live
also know
stream.
that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
No. Oh. Right, that's a bit better. Right.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone.
Mr.
I don't know
Bickle,
what
like
to
Travis
do.
Bickle.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow.
Don't try and
Mrs.
ask
Rabe.
him for help,
Very
he'll
well.
fucking do you in.
Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Taxi driver from the movie, Robert De Niro. That was Travis Bickle, wasn't it? I haven't seen it all the way through, but I knew he was a nutcase. Aye? Yeah, yeah.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Oh, out the front door, please, young man.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Excellent.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous.
Not as dangerous as me, sunshine.
Happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
What the hell was that? Oh, it's one of them. Right. Unlucky.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Let's get in that house. Find out what's in here. Jesus Christ, when that lock came off the door, it was massive. What? Yeah. Unidentified neck item. What is that, a noose? Whoa, don't go in the river, you silly bugger. Hello.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts. Nothing warms a body like incendio.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
She's probably been kidnapped. Or leathered, one of the two.
No.
What?
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh. What is that? OBS Studio. What were those notifications? Who cares? Right, Hog's Head. Hang on. Hang about.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
She's been
Revelio
kidnapped.
showed me where she was taken.
Not that, you div.
Revelio.
Right.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Interesting.
The footprints led to this room. There There must be another way forward.
There is another way forward.
Accio.
A hidden door.
Anything else in here to rob? Doesn't look like it.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield, shut.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Using that girl as bait. Someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Stupid would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out. Don't worry, you're all gonna die.
Why as a mouse?
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things.
Well, get back in, get back in.
Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenween.
That was close. They're gonna see me anyway, aren't they? So, bosh. Ugh, let's have it.
You don't stand a chance against me.
Oh, what's the line? Get up,
Quite conductive, aren't we? That's the best you can do.
Oh, aye. Have them. Oosh.
I'm not done with you. Might want to look at made a great mistake. Come on, you afraid to fight back?
Afraid to fight back? I'm walloping you all, you dickhead.
Novice luck.
Right, he's dead. Get out of it. Hang on. Wallop. Right down his kecks. Have that. Oosh. How's he not dead yet? He is now. You can have all the electricity you want, love. Right in the top of your head. Dear to me as augury, voice for who cares about a poem?
That was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Unidentified head item. Interesting. spend half my time in this game just pickpocketing money. Right, what else have we got?
Revelio.
Revelio. What's that?
Confringo.
I'm gone, where am I going? Can't bloody see in here.
Revelio.
Not Revelio, you silly bugger. Let's have a bit of Lumos. Wait, where is Lumos? Oh, it's there.
Lumos. He must be here somewhere. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Ah, there. Hello.
Revelio.
Keep doing the wrong thing. Who's that?
Confringo. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Nettie's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
I found it.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
He's out.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may
You
not
got
be
it, man.
able to separate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Confringo. Lumos.
Let's get the bloody hell out of here. Well, YouTube Live is absolutely shockingly bad. That's a good shout. I have not, no.
And put an end to Harlow once and for all.
That could be why I never get anybody on. Oh, it's connected, but it's on United States. Didn't mean about the VPN, I just meant that there was nobody watching. I don't understand it. That I never get any viewers. What's going on with this bloody OBS? Right. Right, OBS Studio is on. Look at that. How crazy that is. Turned off the VPN. 4 people watching now. It was 1 a minute ago. Right, let's get upstairs. Let's get out of here. That can't be a coinky-dink.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the 2 of you are safe.
Oh, I'm safe. Don't worry.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you 2.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
They've extorted everyone.
I will look into all of that. As for the 2 of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now.
Unless you
Natsai,
get walloped.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Basis for blackmail is complete. Alright, what's next? In the shadow of hope. Sebastian has a plan to talk to Anne without Solomon knowing and wants to meet me outside the hamlet. Let's do it. Let's go. Oosh. Stream quality looks pretty jumpy on the iPad. I don't understand it, Jeff. Maybe that was what was causing the issue with Instagram as well. Actually, look at the map. I'm not flying all that way. Should be a closer flew to where I need to go. Oh, I hate the Forbidden Forest. Still 2,000 away? What? Ah, it was tracking something else, that's why.
I can do this. I can do this.
Oh my
They
god,
will
it's
want
so
help.
jumpy.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course.
Damn right they'll have to help us.
Absolutely right.
Otherwise they'll get the bloody
We'll meet
hooves
with
ripped
them,
off.
Tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Yes, sir. It's an excellent shout.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Alright, let's go back to the school then. Next.
That's your powdered bat spleen, I think.
Right.
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
Could have just jumped down. $2,000. Sod that. Bloody hell. I'm just gonna fast travel. I'm not flying all that bloody way.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library, relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, he could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
See you soon, Widge. Right. Time to knock off YouTube. Ooh, 26 minutes is not great, but nobody was watching anyway, so who cares?